Let's talk about the latest launched OPPO smartphone A59 5G with glowing silk design. Now let's talk about the specifications of this smartphone. Firstly, talk about the display of this smartphone. This phone features with IPS LCD display, with 6.56 inches HD plus waterdrop notch display, resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels, 580 nits peak brightness, 20:9 aspect ratio. Approximately 89.8% screen-to-body ratio, approximately 269 ppi pixel density, 90 Hz refresh rate, and with scratch-resistant glass protection. And now talk about the camera of this smartphone. The smartphone with dual camera setup on the rear that includes 13 megapixel main camera, along with 2 megapixel depth camera. For selfies it has 8 megapixel front camera, video recording maximum 1080p at 30 fps on both rear and front camera. For the software, the handset turns on Android 13 operating system, based on exclusive optimized version of ColorOS 13.1 screen on top the device. Under the hood, the phone CPU is octa-core 2.2 GHz dual-core Cortex A76 plus 2 GHz hexa-core Cortex A55, powered by MediaTek Dimensity 6020 chipset, paired with Mali G57MC2 GPU. In terms of storage, the smartphone plugs with 4 GB, 6 GB of LPDDR4X RAM, and 4 GB, 6 GB extended RAM, and 128 GB of UFS 2.2 onboard storage, which is further expandable up to 1 TB dedicated micro SD card slot. The physical dimensions of the smartphone measures at 163.8 by 75.1 by 8.12 mm, and it weighs around 187 grams, and the color options starry black, silk gold colors to see in this smartphone. And the device comes backed by a massive 5000 mAh battery, with 33-watt fast charging support. Additionally, the smartphone also features side-mounted fingerprint sensor for biometric authentication. With Face Unlock, the connectivity option on the phone includes dual SIM 5G, dual-point Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.3, GPS, 3.5 mm headphone jack, with ultra-volume mode, USB Type-C charging port, IP54 dust and splash resistant. So now let's have a look at the pricing details of the smartphone. The OPPO A59 5G has been priced for 4 GB plus 128 GB storage variant at 14,999 Indian rupees, and around $180, and expected 50,999 Pakistani rupees, while the 6 GB plus 128 GB storage variant at 16,999 Indian rupees, and around $204, and 57,999 Pakistani rupees. Conclusion. So what do you guys think of this OPPO A59 5G smartphone? Do let us know in the comment section below and subscribe for more tech updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video.